This guy is the chef. But this is what it's like in these stages of the builds, especially how they know how they want it. It's best to mock it up so we can show the customer. I don't know what many other plumbers are the same. You find old newspapers out under the floorboards. This one's from 1965. Right, we're back here, back at this job. We're going to be probably in and out of this job for a while. It's a nice project. I've got a load of good feedback on it, so everyone seems to be enjoying it. So if you are enjoying it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and get your comments below. Great hearing your comments back from you all, and we should be, hopefully, touch wood, at 5,000 subscribers very soon. Seems to be flying up at the minute, which is great. So yeah, I'll take you on a little bit of a tour of what I've got done so far and what there is to do on this job. So I was here yesterday, getting in a lot of the heating runs. Like the majority of the heating runs now are done for the top floor. I'll show you upstairs the top floor what I had to clamber through to get the heating pipes up on the top floor. Let me swing this around and show you. Right in the eaves of the building. So let me go this way. I had to squeeze myself through. As you can probably tell, I'm not the smallest of guys. But this is their roof space that I don't think they're doing anything with. But we've got a couple of rads. Anyway, I've got a couple of rads to go up here. A couple of rads to go up here. One on this wall, one over there. So I've got the pipe working for them. But what we're going to do today is first carcass out this bathroom. So get the hot and colds up in the wall for the shower valve, for the sink. We've got to sort this down here somehow because the stack's got to come up through here. So I'm waiting for the chippy. We're going to go through that a little bit and see what we can do. So we've got that one to carcass out. And this other bathroom here, but I don't think I'm going to get onto this one today because we've got to have all the floor up. But also, what I might do is, basically the mega flow's going below here, but the boiler's over there. I was going to run the pipes downstairs, but what I might do is take the primaries from the boiler through this skirting and drop down. So I'm going to whip this board up now and have a look and see if we can make a bit more sense of that. Oh, that's perfect then. I've just whipped this board up here so we can bring the 22mm primaries through these joists along and then just tuck them left and under the floor. Drop down into the airing cupboard where the cylinder's going to go. Whenever you're taking floorboards up, always take the nails straight out. Knock them out, take them out and put them to the side. Because, leave it like that, someone's bound to stand on it. The chippy, the labourer, or even the customer. So always knock them out, take them out. So we got that round there, so we've got the 4 holes down. So what we'll do, we'll bring the primaries here, drop the 2 primaries there down in copper, drop the 2 heating pipes there because they're going down, and downstairs in the kitchen, basically under that window, is a rad. We can't drop them in the corner of this room because they want the wall flush. So we're going to drop down here and run along there. So primary flow and returns going down there, and heating flow and returns going down. There we go, we've got the primaries dropping through the ceiling in copper, heating pipes hot and cold dropping through. So now we can take these back, do a left at the end there, and get them dropped down to where the mega flow is going to go. Right, boards are back down now, so we've got the primary flow and returns in, the cold main coming in for the mega flow, hot and cold, and we've got it all coming in here. So what we're going to do now is get this floor up in this bathroom. Then I can start running the hot and colds into positions in here. Right, so as everyone knows, soil stack waste issues are a plumber's nightmare. So what we had here before, these joists, as you can see, go that way. So this joist here went straight through, but we've got to bring the soil stack out to service the toilet that's here. Otherwise it was a case of bringing it out here, but we didn't have enough room to get it all back. So we've had to get the chippy in, he's had to trim the joist out, put a trimmer in here. So now we've got the soil stack here. We're going to have to fit 4-way bosses down here for the bath and the basin, through there, and then the branch off for the toilet. So it was looking to be a bit of a pain, but I think we've sorted that now. It just means trimming the joists out, putting that in. It's just a pain in the ass. But at least we can get it all flush back to the wall now. Just another one of them things. But I've trimmed the bosses off as well. What I like to do is, we're only going to use that one, where it's going to sit in down there like that. And it usually comes with the 3. So just like that. So we're going to use that one and that one. So just trim them off, because it just gives you more room. More room in there. Yet with the bosses on in place, the governs, you can't get it back. So I'll just whip them off, keep them in place, but just whip the actual collars off and leave that one that we're going to use. Right, so we've got the pipework in for the boiler, we've got the mains, primary flow, primary return heating pipes that are going to come down and feed a radiator that's going over there. They didn't want any boxings in these corners, so we're going to drop it in the cupboard where the boilers go in and across the bottom. And then in here is where the mega flows go in. And we've got the pipework coming down through there. I'll elbow that back because there's a joist running there. So yeah. Right, so what we've got right down the bottom, you can just see it, we've got the rodding access, and we've now got to try and drill the first of the bath waste through here. But to get in, the pipes are there, so we've got to literally get the drill in, somehow, get the drill in, underneath the cables, got the pilot hole through, and then so we'll get this drilled through and hopefully it tallies up to that. It's going to be a bit of a spaghetti junction down here. Right, that's the first one through. So that's for the bath. Then we'll get another one through for the basin, a bit smaller. My little room for the day seems to be getting smaller and smaller. So we've got this board up here to get the waste pipes in, because obviously the joists run the right way. So we can feed the 1.5-inch waste pipe that way, under the floor, pull it back through, and hopefully it will marry up with a hole through there and into there. And the basin ones come in, got to measure it, but it's coming roughly around there. Drop that into the floor and across. So we'll go though, got new sash windows going in. There we go, got that in, under the boards, out of there. So now we come off here, take that one out of the way, off there, into that bottom one. That's for the bath waste. So, got the 1.5-inch boss, we'll glue the boss into here, glue that into there, glue that into position there, like so, and then connect that waist into there. Right, so that's just put into place at the minute. I've not glued anything in, just to make sure it's all level and running back, falling back. So it can all be glued into place now, because it's all alright. And then we've got to bring the basin one through and then another adapter here before we come out for the branch. And also I'll take you downstairs in a minute, because Dave the chippy, bless him, it's been this morning, bought bacon, rolls, sauce, everything. We've got the George Foreman grill downstairs going, so we go downstairs in a minute and have some break. The smell of bacon is wafting through the house. This guy is the chef. Look at it. Look at this. So again, where this branch is going, I've cut that lug off the side just so we can get it closer to the wall here. All helps, every little bit helps. Right, so sorted. Now we've got the branch in place, measured from the floor, what will be the finished floor, to the right height. It's from the floor to the centre of the toilet, 7 inches. So that one's measured right from the floor, about 6.5, just so we've got a back foot off the toilet, so we're going in. So we've got that. It's a bit fiddly, but we've got there in the end. And then we're going to come off to obviously vent up through there, but we're going to mock up this bathroom now, because it's a dead small bathroom. Me and the chippy are just a little concerned about the spacings in here, so we're going to mock it up for the customer, and then I think they're coming at lunchtime. They can have a look and see exactly if they're happy with how the layout is. But we've got a sort of a unit going here, so the toilet's going to be wedged in. Dave's running off, look, pretending he don't know I'm videoing. Right, so me and the chippy now, these are the problems you got when you're laying bathrooms out for people. This is the layout that the customer wants. They're having an 800 bath. They've sourced this unit. They want a sink on the top, which is fine. And then their toilet's going to go there. But from me and the chippy's point of view, it's a really condensed room now, because where that panel is. So we've mocked it up to a degree and sent a picture over to the client, just to see what they think of it. Because if we move that to the right, you're pinching that gap there. But this is what it's like in these stages of the builds, especially how they know how they want it. It's best to mock it up so we can show the customer and sort of go from there. Because we might, you never know, we might even get rid of that and do something different. But it gives them the idea of what the room's going to be like. But it's just not a great deal of room here. Plus, we're going to have a towel rail on here as well, a shower with a shower head coming out here, and I think they're on about having a curtain over, aren't they? Yeah. Having a curtain around the bath. So you've just got to envisage what it's going to be like, and there's not a great deal of room inside, as you can see. So we'll send the picture over and see what they think. Right, okay, so now we've got to get the flow and returns down in this duct to feed the downstairs and the basement. So what I'm going to do is tee into the flow and returns here, across, drill through that and drop them down the back there. And the hot and colds feeding this bathroom, so we'll reduce down to 15 mil here, across into this duct here, because it just gets it all the way from here into here, and then drop down again to feed downstairs, the kitchen, and I think there's a sink going down in the basement. So we'll alter this around now, get it down, and then the boxing downstairs, the chippy can get the boxing done down there. So it's all about helping the other trades out, getting stuff in before you're getting sort of chased around. Right, Mark, we need that pipe work in, we've got to get that boxing up. So if I drop them pipes down now in there, the chippy Dave can get that boxing done, and that's that sort of section finished. Again, in this bathroom here, what I'm going to do is get the pipe work in, out the floor, into the walls and that, so we can hopefully start getting this boarded soon. And it just, you know, it's just sort of more progress really on the job. chatting again. Chat. Right, after a lot of farting around, we've finally got the stacking, the hot and cold's dropping down, the heating pipe's dropping down, hot and cold's coming across to feed this bathroom, so we can now get this temporary boarded in until we've pressure tested everything. So sort of every house has a hub of where everything goes through. This one is here because it's got to drop down for downstairs for the basement. So we've got the hub here and the other side here under this floor. You can see some of them. So usually in a house, all the heating pipes come through the main sort of walkway of the house. So here, it's here. So the boiler's down there, primary flow returns here. Cold main for the mega flow that's underneath there. Heating pipes going down there. Everything comes through here, up through the wall. And here, so we can get all that back in now. Got the hot and colds ready to carcass out this bathroom now. Waste pipes are in for the bath basin. Toilet's in. Heating pipes here, going upstairs for the top floor rails down into the floor. Towel rail on there. So yeah, we're getting there. So yeah, it's starting to take shape. And I've also just had have a good pick of my nose. Also just had an email from Screwfix. I ordered 2 new tool bags. I put a thing on Instagram the other day, just sort of saying to people, what tool bags do you reckon I've ordered? So I'm going to pop off at lunchtime and pick up my new tool bags and get them loaded out a little bit. People have been asking me as well to do a like a tool bag breakdown on one of my videos. I don't know if I'm really keen on doing that. I don't know how I'd do it. Pour all my tools out and put them back in and tell you what I use, I suppose. I don't know. If you want me to, leave a comment below. And if you get enough people wanting it, I suppose I'll knock one up. I'll do one. It's not a problem. But yeah, we're sort of getting to grips with this house now. It's beginning to take shape. So, right. I'll go and pick these tool bags up, I think, after having a cuppa and a little bit something to eat. And also, like I said, we was going to get the floor of that bathroom, but look at the state of under the floor in these old houses. Because it's old lath and plaster, obviously they've knocked it all off, it's gone on the floor. So there'll be some weight here. So I think the labourer's clearing all that lot out as well. But yeah, completely strip that out, get that cleaned up, and I can start getting my hot and colds in there as well. When you're working in these old houses, I always find, I don't know what many other plumbers are the same, you find old newspapers out under the floorboards. So this one's from 1965. So we've got stuff about Waterloo, pedestrians criticised foreigner, nude murder charge. It's all going in the swinging 60s. Wife locked up for a year. Since they're married 1 year, they said the husband ordered her to cover her face whenever she appeared on the kitchen balcony. Corona was out in 65. Right, it's lunchtime. We're just going to quickly fly to Screwfix now and pick up these 2 new tool bags I've got. Only I bought them for the fact of mine is just getting, you know, when you start putting more and more stuff into one bag, it just gets that little bit too heavy. So I just bought another couple of tool bags to spread the weight a little bit and load the tools out slightly different. So I might do a little video of me loading them out. Not this time, but another time. Right, just got back from Screwfix picking my new bags up. I'll show you what I bought. Stanley Fatmax totes. I've already got one of these at the minute, and you know what? A lot of people go for like the Velocity bags or the Vito bags and stuff like that because they're all over like Instagram, and you know they seem to be the in bag to have. But you know what? For these, put them in. What's a Velocity bag? 140 quid or whatever. For that, 25 quid. So 50 quid for 2 bags compared to 300 quid for, you know, 2 Velocity bags. I haven't tried a Velocity bag. They might be great, but at the end of the day, these have got pockets on the front, stuff to put your screwdrivers in. I've already got one upstairs I use anyway. Separators, all the bits in there. Don't see anything wrong with them, to be honest, especially for 25 quid a pop. Here you go, look, here's mine at the minute. Screwdrivers around it, tape on it, solid, never let me down. Got pockets for plenty of stuff, holders for your slices, all that sort of stuff. It's perfect. So another one of them. I'm just going to spread the weight a little bit because this one's getting a bit heavy now. Plus, if I empty out a bit of this one into that one, you can get maybe a drill in there, carry a drill and a battery around, say bringing all the drills onto jobs. So yeah, you don't need to spend big money. So this is the other bathroom. We've got the floor up now. Bath is going here. So what I'm going to do now is drill hot and colds through the here and back down onto the feeds. So to pick the toilet up here, the basin is going on a unit against this wall. So we'll bring hot and colds up here. Bath's going here, hot and colds here, and then they're having a shower, electric shower on this wall here. You know, each to their own. I don't know how they're gonna with that window or whatever, but anyway, cold feeding for the shower there. So we'll start drilling some pipe work through here and make a start of this one. So it's just a case of marking, drilling up. What I always do is go above where that one is there, just follow it straight across like that. And then same with that. So it'll all go in line and then back down, down to the bottom. Right, let's see if Dave the Chippy's got the kettle on. Got the kettle on, Dave? Has he got the kettle on? Fucking look, it's not even on. Right, so yeah, pretty good day today, got plenty done. So, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, any comments below on anything you've seen in the videos, and let me know if you want me to do a tool bag thing, whatever you call it, you know, when you, tell you what, I've got my tool bag and whatnot. But thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed it. I say this job is going to be going on for ages, so there's loads of little bits to get done and, you know, follow the journey on it. But thanks for watching. We're nearly at 5,000 subscribers as well, so hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you on the next one.